I'm actually on time today. No technical difficulties today. We're actually on time for once. Let's go. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Y'all ready to play some DDLC? It's good, Alex. Cause I am. I'm ready to play. Are y'all? You're not. Yeah, I noticed that. I need to move my. I gotta text someone because he doesn't believe. One of my friends don't seen the stream yesterday. I actually spawned. Yeah, I did. But sorry, I blanked. So one of my friends doesn't believe that DDLC is a scary game. He seen me playing and he's like, bro, what kind of gay shit are you playing? I swear to him, I swore to him that it's a scary game, but he does not. He's not having it. So we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and send him the link real quick. Where's Max and Allie? I don't know, honestly. I don't know if Max ever ended up joining the Discord. I don't think he did. So I have no way of contacting him. Maybe you'll find it. But it's Dasha. Cool. Yo, dude, I hope you see this because I'm going to donate enough money for you to get a new mic. Oh, you see this? Yeah. I've had this for like a few years, bro. Since like 2023. Since it was like still pretty new. Maybe a new webcam. I'm using my laptop webcam right now. Like, hold on, I'll pull up my phone camera so I can show. I don't know if that's showing anything actually. Hold on. That's my camera right there. I'm using my laptop webcam to do this. You could have put all your notifications when subbed. Was it Bryson? Yeah, Bryson pulled up and he was like, "What are you playing?" It's like right here. Hold on. That whole conversation. He would have put all your notifications. You could have put my notifications. Yeah, maybe. I think I got flashbang. It was low-key bright. Yeah, my display's kind of bright right now. It's the only way you can see. Like with my like if I turn my display down, it's dark. Especially yesterday when it was actually dark. Flashbang. Bro, it's 100% a horror game. Trust. Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, bro, it's a horror. Trust, and he's like, yeah, no. Okay, we're gonna get him in the stream. I think his sister's supposed. He said his sister's gonna watch with him, so like psychological horror. Yeah, that's what I told him, bro. How dare he insult us like that, bro? It's 100% horror. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But he was like, he didn't want to believe me. I sent him a screenshot of it on Steam, and like with the circle of the tags being psychological horror. And he said yeah, maybe because of how it's a Discord mod game. Lol. Can you shout out someone named Aya? Sure. There you go. But he said yeah, maybe because of how it's a Discord mod game. So yeah, we're gonna wait for him to get in here, and then we're gonna play. And if he doesn't end up joining, then I'll just start it when at 20 minutes, and then he can join whenever, I guess. All right, so if you're new here, um, sorry, if you're new here, what happened yesterday was it really wasn't much. We kind of like she's mad at me now. Oof. No spoilers, or else he'll get banned from no stream. Yeah, I was it. Why is this generally interesting though? Should I go outside? Cause it's peak. So what happened yesterday? Not really much. We haven't gotten that deep into the game, but yesterday, we kind of like Yuri maxed. Not like the Yuri most of you guys are thinking. Well, we kind of like Monica and Yuri were our like main focuses. Uh, we wrote some poems. No one is new. Well, you weren't here yesterday, so you don't know what's going on. So, and I doubt you watched a 4 hour stream at 3 in the morning. So, yeah, exactly. So, there's gonna be this school festival coming up where they're gonna recite poems, or the characters are gonna recite poems on a stage to try to get more. Yeah, Max was definitely obsessed with Monica. That was weird. But they're gonna recite poems on a stage and hopefully get more people to join the literature club. So that's the that's actually all I have for you, genuinely. Yeah. So just for the record, there's like 20 to 40 seconds of delay. I tested it before I started stream. Delay is about like 40, I'll say 30 or 10. It's like 10, 20. I'll say like 15 just to be safe. So, well, Bryson is not in the stream yet. I also have a little delay. Yeah, it's like 20 seconds, I think. Like, Anyways, so you played for 4 hours and you yelled at me to say, yeah. Well, yeah. How do you miss a 4 hour stream? How do you join a 4 hour stream? Or if you want to be literal, it was 3 hours and 40 minutes of streaming yesterday. How do you join that right when it's ending? Genuinely. At 3 in the morning, nonetheless. I don't know, a ton, kind of. Yeah, because you're the one that kind of spoiled a little bit for me, which kind of, but I'm just gonna forget that you even said anything. All right. Bryson's not in here. If he wants to join, he can. We're going to start up now. We can get some light in here. Hold on. Naruto's captivating. It's alright. I've watched like 2 episodes. Alright. Let's start, I guess. Tell me if you could read chats here. I can't personally read them. Hold on. We'll just check, test it myself. I don't think I can read that. I don't think y'all can read it either. Hold on. We're gonna open. Nah, you can't read it. Figures. Refresh maybe. Yeah, white is the text white, but the background is white also. That kind of like, it's kind of irritating. And the background is white. Hold on. We'll just hide it. No need for it to be there. I low-key mog. Yeah, I wish, bro. Alright. Alright. Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that buzzing. Like, realistically. There's music here, isn't there? Yeah, right here. I kinda wanna listen to it. Oh, I know this song. I've heard this one. Ohio. So these are just like game backgrounds pretty much. Oh, okay, these ones are gonna have words. Too bad it's quiet. I can fix that. Hold on. How's that? Anyways, we can get into all that after we finish this. Alright. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Since when is she ever happy? Since when is Natsuki ever happy? I don't think the whole 4 hours I've played this game so far, I don't think I've ever seen her smile once. I don't think I've ever seen Natsuki smile like that once. That's a little odd, but okay. It's gonna be great. Well, a Data game, since each one has a special personality, yeah. Natsuki's definitely a tsundere. I think Sayori is like a Data. Yori's definitely a Dandere. I don't know what Monica is, actually. I don't know what Monica is. I wouldn't say Kudere, because she's not like emotionless, but I don't know. It's gonna be great. And weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. See, that's the smile I know right there. Like, that's the smile we've seen already. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You saying you don't like squid? There's tsundere, dere, dandere, and yandere. Oh, you're listing them. Yeah, tsundere, dere, dandere, yandere, kudere. I actually don't remember them either. Wait a minute. There's a lot more datas than just those four. My friend just left a call because she thought you were boring since I'm watching you. Wow. That's not very nice. It's quite mean, actually. Anyways. You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's like, it's right in your name. Monica. Or Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Fourth wall break. What's with all these fourth wall breaks I'm saying? I've seen like 2 or 3 already. Huh? Never mind. This is odd. Wait a minute. Because hasn't it been Monica that's broken the fourth wall both times? Yeah. So, like, no, seriously, she's broken the fourth wall both times, so, like, is the game trying to tell me something? Yeah, Bryson isn't. I've tried to get him to watch it. Is she trying to tell me, is the game trying to tell me something? Is that what this is? Anyways, we're just gonna ignore that for now. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Oh. Uh-oh. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Haha, wave my hand in front of her face. Hey. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? She's not fine. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, well, alright. If you say so. I wordly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversations are dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Vaughn if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kai, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Is it because I told her I would walk with Yuri if she asked me? Or am I just tweaking? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Well, maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there was something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kai. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seems to want to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kai. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Kai. Have you ever thought that maybe you've seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around with you? Or around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayori's desk and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting it sway me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. You barely remember anything from yesterday. Of course you do. Of course you don't. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand from my desk and sit next to her. I stand from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Sorry, I can't speak. Yuri. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Peace dream, everyone who likes DDLC should definitely join. I wish that's how it would. I wish that's how it was, but don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about you. Dismissive to you about her feelings. Jesus, I can't speak. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. God, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know. This is one thing I do like about Yuri, is she's like very philosophical. She's randomly just gets philosophical. So, uh, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she means. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't it? Or wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Uh, I, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. I like Yuri, not gonna lie. Like he just said, she's very philosophical and reminds me of Naruto. Monika's my favorite, personally. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover your feelings you weren't aware were may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their phones, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I think I know what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? We're keeping up the streak with reading it to Natsuki first every time. Meh. Meh. It's not very nice. I guess you really haven't learned anything at all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Ouch! Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow I struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, don't show it to me. Oh my god, she's mean. Ouch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Should I write one to appeal to Natsuki next? I low-key kind of want to. Well, no, there's different styles in poems, and her personal style is that you should be simple and stuff like that. Like, you don't have to be all deep to portray a meaning. unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Who should I show my poem to next? We're just gonna... I don't even know how to pick. Yuri, okay. Kai, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've been able to prove so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Kai, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. Yo, what's good, Jake? Go ahead. Hold up. Sub, and we'll see if the thing works. I can't remember. I don't know if it like works for every sub or just like people with public subs on. You could say I really enjoy reading. Jesus, my voice. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full and amazing, or full of amazing and inspiring people. I didn't know that Yuri's story would make me cry. This is sad. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. You're not a... Hey, it does work. You see that? You see that, Jake? I don't know how Yuri's story is so sad. I'm not a know-it-all, Kai. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you, and that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. You've been patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Kai. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like someone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We are really good friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head into her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, it's another one. It's another Ghost Under the Light. Hold on. They're always hard to read. When Yuri writes, it's kind of hard to read, so bear with me here. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh, that was a beautiful one. That was beautiful. That one was good. Allie, welcome back. Yo, should I share the poem I wrote last night? Sure. That was a beautiful poem. Actually, I liked that one. That one was probably my favorite out of any poem so far. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one is about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Oh man, sorry I did that in the wrong voice. Yuri nods. I'm glad. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. Once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can. The poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. Even I can keep it. Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, before we pick two more, I want to read a poem I've written before. This one's not deep. I have a few deep ones, but I'm not sharing them. But I'll read one that I wrote. I was told to. Sorry. I was told to write. Okay, this is it. Night is dark, night is concealed, but the scars from night can't be healed. But when the sun comes out, it heals you with it. So be proud and stand tall. Okay. So I was given a prompt. I can't remember what the prompt was, but I was told to write this. Okay. Here we go. The name of it is The Love of the Game. It's the love of the game. That's what many say who hope for fame. But I can't help but feel the same. What others don't see is the pain, the mental challenges that cause you not to come home the same. Challenges that behead you with the blade of dread, but that's left to be unsaid. Because when those Friday night lights come on, I'd rather be here on this field than lying in bed. It may be tough, but I'm tougher. I'm weak enough to hurt, but strong enough not to suffer. The sound of those pads colliding, it's a melody that's so exciting. But those whistle blows and the plays that keep you on your toes, that's what makes up for the hate, whether it's tackling a quarterback or stepping to a plate. Those sports I can never truly hate. I wrote that like in 5 minutes. So, anyways, Sayori's next, I guess. Oh, I didn't go to sleep till like 5 in the morning last night, bro. That was wild. I don't write poems that much though. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's not deep. I have every other poem I've written is so much deeper. Here, I'll read another one that's not personal. I'll read another one that isn't personal. Hold on. I wrote this one like I wrote this one like a year ago, I think. It's called "The Girl Under the Stars." There once lay a girl. She gazed at the night sky, her mind in a twirl. She kept asking herself why. Why do I exist? Why do I experience problems in the mist? Why? But she was cursed with no reply, not even one from the twinkling sky. The stars glisten as if they were to listen, but there was something she was missing, just laying down, wishing. Wishes go unanswered. Some wish to cure cancer, while some wish to be a dancer. But none hit as hard as the wish to be happy. The girl stood, for she was feeling laughter. So the girl is left to her wishes, still wondering what she misses. There's another one. That was like my first poem I like wrote. No, that was like the first one I wrote. It was like a year ago. Anyways, back to the game. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically, maybe. But that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Kai. So, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little bit tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with someone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Say alright? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say something else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. What's wrong with her? No, what's wrong with her? Why is she so down? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, Kai. She didn't even have a poem for me to read. No, she's like really sad, huh? Have you thought about what you wanted to submit? Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem. I'm holding it in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Kai. Yuri's teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it. That's pretty impressive. Well, I guess you just need some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's it's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? Know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard on her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, I might actually hurt her, or she might actually hurt herself. Jesus. The post in my community can be anything else, so there's like DDLC and you wanna hear it. Hi, it was good last. What's it about? Okay, I'm a Sayori fan. Ooh, okay. The problem is waiting. Jake, I'm a Yuri fan. I started a fryer. Okay, fire. I'm also a Sayori fan. Yuri fan. I shipped Yuri with Sayori. Bro, what? What? No! Wait. And Natsuki X Monica? Brother! Waiting when you think of thought, remember. Right, yeah. Shoot, get out my face, Loon. I'ma just call you Daniela. Anyway, I'll share my phone with you, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when others have turned away, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. One hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer. All of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with the breath, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind. Interesting. Okay, DDLC live stream. Yes, Velvet. I'm a faster reader, by the way. Okay, nobody spoil anything I haven't finished yet. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, that's one thing I know. There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Thanks, Velvet. Your name will pop up right here in like 30 seconds, in like at least 30 seconds, or at most 30 seconds. I think. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Welcome back, Allie. This is the nicest live stream. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good, instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want you to focus on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for that day. Thanks for listening. And we're going home now. By the way, can I call Wrangler now? You can call Wrangler now, by the way. Yeah, sure, I guess. Thank you, though. Okay, you three. We're done sharing poems, alright? Alright? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Okay? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Wait, what did she say? What did she say? I didn't even... Okay, you three, we're done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. No! No! No, bro! In your books, maybe? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori is in here. Stop! Don't say anything, Velvet! It seems you're right, son. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I just thought she went to pee. Please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time when she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me all day, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway. She just changed the subject. She just changed the subject. She just changed the subject, guys. Hold on. We're gonna skip this so we can pull up. Look, I talked to her earlier. Everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, what did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. She changed the subject. This is weird. I don't like this. I don't like this. She changed the subject. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this. She changed the subject. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'll be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, it's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Okay, can you guys stop talking about it though? You're making me like start thinking, and I don't want like any chance of it being spoiled for me, guys. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pounding too? Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Maybe that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kai. The one who's truly useless. Don't say it like that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a situation like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking when you're alone. Kai may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, oh yeah, Allie, this is Monica, by the way. You didn't get to see her. This is Monica. maybe more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Kaitsu. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Kai. I think it's up to Kai to decide who would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in you literally just so. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Kai, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with... This is the first time I've had the opportunity to do this. I've been waiting the whole time I've played this game to be able to choose this one person, but I'm second guessing it now. I'm one of the best streamers, by the way. Thank you. So, on any other day, like yesterday, I would have jumped to picking Monica immediately. So, that's what I was going to pick. That's what I would have picked. That's what I wanted to pick. And I would have picked if Sayori wasn't an option. But I see the dot after her name, and it's enticing me to want to like check out what it is. I like Monica as a character. She also changed the subject, which kind of creeped me out a little bit. So it's between Sayori and Monica. I might pick Sayori just because there's a dot. And I'm always down for a mystery, you know what I'm saying? Like, this mysterious thing they got with the Sayori option is enticing me. I'm just worried. What if, like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and just get, like, Natsuki out of the equation, right? She wants to use me as a slave. I'm not picking her. Oh yeah, I did notice that, Star. Alright, Loki just got here. So choose Sayori. Well, alright. So, Natsuki's out of the equation. She wants to use me as a slave. Not happening. Okay. Yuri, I would choose Yuri, but I've like tended to her, like her interest the whole time. So we're gonna give something else a choice. Monica over here getting all creepy, especially with what Yuri said, where like when the atmosphere is off, something's bad about to happen. And she changed the subject when not fair. She wants to use me as a slave, and you're saying it's not fair? And also pick you. So, Monica. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh, I can't pick her. I can't pick her. Yeah, it's a horror game. It didn't let me pick her. Dude, I don't know anything about zodiac signs, and I don't really care anything for it. Okay. Yeah, y'all know my second option. Yay, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs help least out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, you already have Sayori as well. But Kai's the one who, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible citizens of the club. It's not gonna let me pick Monica either, is it? I hate horror. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, you wouldn't have made such a big deal out of it in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We wouldn't do as good of a job if you didn't make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Technically, you must. So I guess that's what we'll do. Bro! Why? This is not nice, bro. Bro, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I love Monica, bro. Monica's like my favorite character. Yeah. Yeah, I think I reached like 100 decibels right there. Anyways. Choose Yuri. Yeah, she was my third guess. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kai? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking for yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kai? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Max definitely agrees with Noah. Brother, that scream hurt my ears. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances around everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Kai picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They really go with my tea. Sorry, I like brain blanked. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki's the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. And when she's already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Jesus, y'all. Because Sayori's always helping people smile, helping everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this: you better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone doing their best. But with that, there's nothing more for the day. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's let's get out of here then. Everyone packs their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. We're gonna exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, guys. I, I think that will be a very productive team. Even if you don't, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason why you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason I have. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because it's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out, and you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I made my way to the door and Yuri follows. I should be home now, right? Okay, I'm not. Okay. We're taking the headphones off this. Okay, that was something. I'm like adverting my attention from, or I'm refocusing on what happened right there. Sorry. Um, I'm gonna refocus on this. So, Monica acted really weird right there. So, first of all, the whole catchphrase thing, and where the atmosphere is weird, and that's usually, and Yuri mentioning that something was usually about to happen. That was weird. But what was even more weird is that she changed the subject when I asked what uh Sayori said. So that leaves me with two two possible things. Either one, the most likely one, there's something sinister going on. It, or not, maybe not even sinister, but like changing the subject when I asked what she said was really weird, obviously. Okay. But what was even weirder is that it didn't let me choose Sayori to help out. It was an option with three dots, and it just didn't let me choose it, which was weird. But yeah, that was weird. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the game. We're gonna, I guess, write another poem. So we're going back to the game. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I mean, I would prefer to do it with Yuri. I was just curious as to what Sayori was. Okay. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of the school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She's extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. I don't know why that gives me a bad feeling. Like that made my heart that made my heart drop when I read that. Okay. Um, it's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. She lives next to you. Knock on her door. I hated writing poems. I love writing poems. It's a pastime. I mean, yeah, not. I feel like she's not a bad mod, but like, anyways, between what Sayori said or what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yori comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock before entering myself. Again, we used to play often, so it's a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Dude, I'm nervous to keep pressing. I'm nervous to keep pressing. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anyone on the first floor. I assume she's up at her room. It's already strange of her not to come run down and greet me. I head to her bed where I finally find her. Sayori. Oh, God. Oh, so nervous. I feel so much better. Oh, I was so nervous there. Yeah, I do have Roblox. I don't really. My heart was pounding right there. Hi, Kai. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy for me to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. I guess it has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is a mess. As messy as it's always been. So I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations he's had for years now. If he came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kai. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, then if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm being punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, I got Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kai, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Kai? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kai. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you wouldn't have wasted effort. Then you would have wasted effort caring about me. Instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to talk to me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Why is she laughing? That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kai, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that I could have helped, Only thing that could have helped is if everything could just be like it always was. But I was so selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I don't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, once again I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Kai, Sayori, I really don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kai. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain by her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kai, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it in you to be selfish too, or let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. If I get mad, I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kai. That's the only time I'm not feeling something That's the only time I'm not feeling nothing when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let go of her as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. Would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice though. Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. So, at the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. Oh, it was good, Max. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over, so I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Dude, I'm scared. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you. And hurried more on my way home. What time is the stream stopping? I don't know. Check my chat. I'm sorry, I was like locked into this. Anyways, suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. I guess it should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. It's 107, or it's 907. One less saying. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I smashed Yuri's wrist when she was in the process of opening a drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Has Star as a horror started yet? No, it's not. It's starting to get there, though. I think. Don't tell me, but I think it's starting to get there. Should we get started? Oh, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. I don't know, bro. I said this. I don't know when I'm gonna end the live. Because I don't know when the game's gonna be over, and I don't know if I'm gonna play something else after this. Decorations and some other atmospheric enchantments. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I I want to help take our guests to the faraway place. To a faraway place, sorry. Uh, al although many will just stop by out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's right. Low key, I don't know in my opinion. I've never seen any. If you ever seen any gameplay, I guess I'll play this game. It's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Uh, Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. Hold on, I got a message. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. But I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing now? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you to aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you use, you can change the mood of that air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Permeate. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and switches it and pushes the button switch. Pushes the switch at the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout up through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This one is a jasmine essential oil. It smells sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? Clearly enjoying yourself. Again, she reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We'll be using the paper for folding origami. No shit. Stream crashed again. No, it didn't. Stream's not crashed, yo. Okay. Bro, I'm not a big Tekka fan, bro. Anyways, we'll be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be this good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get it a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Kai. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbon to a desired length. Then she reaches into her bag and once more pulls out a pocket knife. And the knife is strangely beautiful. Silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's not an ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever this is, I have no reason to judge. Each to each their own, you know? You promise not to be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Me too. You're just so pretty. I can't help it. And or they would be up here. But yeah, no. I got 3 katanas right here. Is it really that laggy, guys? Guys, I don't know what it is. Oh, I didn't bring mine. Bring it back. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, interesting. It's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool nothing. Put it around my hands. I want to see what it looks like. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Kai! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. You can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ow. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I will go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Okay! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. I'm muted? What? Ain't no way. Y'all just bugging. Y'all just bugging. Bro, Allie's just bugging. Her volume's down. Probably. Watch it. Watch her volume be down. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, it's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Uh, sure it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Okay, I'm starting to like characters, so, Yuri's kind of like the next, Yuri's archetype's kind of like the next best thing, like the Dandere. Quiet, shy Dandere. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Kai! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks back at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would have been extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Kai. Yuri giggles shyly. And Yuri's calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all down side by side. It looks better than I expected. Oh, wait, I didn't even read that. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a broker. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. If you have something in mind, I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to paint the tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, Just a little bit of water is okay. Okay, guys, give me just a minute. I'm getting a call right now. Alright, we're back. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Pulling it back over her arm. That's a little weird. Nothing. Your face is a little red. It's a little hot in here. Is it hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets dripping from the cup. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me, takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets. What's she doing? She had her sleeve up and then like panicked and pulled it down? How long are we gonna be talking to Yuri? I don't know, honestly. So, I thought we would do something simple. That would just look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, and sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You want to play Roblox with me? I barely play Roblox anymore, honestly. I used to play a lot, but like, I just stopped. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Sorry, I'm like bugging. What? This is taking so long. I thought we were supposed to be at school by now. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so that we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's just it's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. One of the best dreams ever. Thank you. By the way, Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just, I just like when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me that makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even Yuri and I are quite different. I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I know Yuri is interesting, but look at your fans. What? What fans? I mean, yeah, I'm trying to like get through this game. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this game. Okay. No, would you play some requested music? Not really. But I'm not gonna play music because well, the game, or I could point that way so I can make it accurate. But yeah, the game that I'm playing right now, I'm kind of like locked in. But yeah, I get through the game. Let's get through Yuri talking first. I get through the game. Let's get through. And Max. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leaned over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I moved at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ouch! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. You just startled me, that's all. I'm sorry. I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on it. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rushed out and fetched a small towel and dampened it with hot water. When I turned to my room, I kneeled back in front of her. Ooh, we got a new scene. Finally, bro. It's been so long. It's been so long, bro. It's a good scene. Why does she go Kia? That's like a sound like they make in like manga and anime and stuff like that a lot. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. It's unusual to voice. It's like Kia feels weird to say, but no, it's not really unusual. It's it's like in anime and manga a lot. Like that's just like a it's not a surprise. But yeah, anyways, she breathes gently through half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? The aroma of the jasmine oil is giving me this dizzy feeling. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Damn it. I thought we were about to finally get some romance up in this, but I guess not. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seemed clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I, I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty natural. It's pretty natural looking. It's pretty and natural looking. I think it I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. It'll take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then then you have something then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything for us to do here. Phew. You feel like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? I know it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. We need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this time that doesn't but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. It's still daytime. Why is she leaving? Thank you so much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fun that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot that I don't like going out much. Or that you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so very thoughtful, Tom. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I like that. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Whoop! Jump scare. Yo, who's this? Sin solver. I'm tired already. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilistic. You said it 3 times. Okay. Who is who just joined and like just said jump scare? What the freak, man? Not very nice of you, you know. Bryson! Finally, bro. Oh my god, it's been like 2 hours, bro. It's been like 2 hours, brother. Are you serious? Dude, it does not take that long. I sent the link to you 2 hours ago. Yeah, so everybody knows what you were saying about this game, bro. So go ahead and try to like debate that it's not a horror game, but it totally is. Okay, we're gonna keep reading. It's a Discord mod game, but I don't even get a chance to. But I don't even get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hey. Oh, hi Kai. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Kai. I just stopped by to say hi. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Uh, but we were able to, but we'll all be able to get together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Don't do the voices, lol. Ouch, bro. Jesus. Well, I can't just read it in monotone. That's like, I'm not doing the voices, bro. I'm just like altering my voice to kind of like have some, I don't know. Don't scold him. I came 4 hours late that last time. I know how it feels like. Yeah, you were 4 hours late because I was ending stream. I have this guy's number. I texted him that I was live, and just hasn't responded yet. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come after today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Oh, Bryson left alive? What a chud. What a chud. Tears start to float out or fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kai? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Kai. Even if I wasn't here, then you would you? I'm sorry. Even if I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind should be... Like your mind is isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put her hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kai. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this myself. Kai, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And it's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. It has to do this to me now! It has to do this to me now! It has to make me choose now. Well, I already know my answer. I already know my answer. And I don't want to choose it because, like, I don't want. I already know my answer though. And why do I have to do this? Why? Why? Why do I have to do this? No. Why do I have to do this? Oh my god. I'm not shooting it for Sayori. That's why. I know I have to be careful with my choices. But Sayori is not who, like, I want, like, to, you know, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to her. Dude. Alright. Well, I have to do it eventually, right? I have to do it eventually, right? No, I don't want Monica anymore, bro. Monica's bad. I know. Something's bad's gonna happen when I choose this. But Sayori isn't the character, like, I want to confess to, you know? Like, in this game, Sayori is not the character I want to confess to. As good of a character as she is, and as sad as she is, I don't want to. I have to do this, right? I don't want to do this. You know what? I'm going to save this right here. Okay. Yeah, I do. So, I'm gonna save that so that I can go back, like, after I've played this already. What do you always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and that I will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll hope things get back to the way they were. I see. They always forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest? Oh. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I remember this whole time. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. So I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right about what I want. You're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Kai. I'll trust you more than anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm not screaming. Ah! Alright, there. There's your scream, guys. There's your scream. Don't blame yourself. Bro, no! I hate that. I hate that video, bro. It really annoys me. Clutching her head in both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder, flashing me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I am hopelessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Dude, it's already late, Nina. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her down that path. And help her on the path. Help her on the path, that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Oh, I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It is the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. She's not gonna be at school, is she? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. She's not gonna be at school. Oh, the house again. No, 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 no. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I might have made a mistake here. Hold on. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Kai, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. Can I say when the horror comes? Absolutely not. Because then I'll be anticipating it, and then it won't be scary when it does come. And it won't be like shocking. I want my like first impression when it happens and like not knowing when it happens, you know? In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised that you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only say it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Kai. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How does she know? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? How does she know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I'll probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill run down my spine after that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I'll grab one of the pamphlets. and laid on the desk. Sayori, or not Sayori, but Monica's a psychopath, isn't she? Isn't she, guys? Isn't she? That's gonna be the twist. She's gonna be a psychopath, right? Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost personal feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yori's poems from the ones they performed during practice. No, you cannot say. That was a rhetorical question. Do not answer the question. Do not answer the question. It was rhetorical. Okay? What is this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh no. Get out of my head, 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 get out of get out of my head, 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 get out of my yeah, yeah, I just keep talking. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just keeps moving. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Kai? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from anything else Sayori's written. I'm scared. Get on my head. Sayori's poem is completely different than anything. This poem, okay, this, but more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori. So, uh, well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica called out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh, fuck no. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, to help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they all have always been. That's all she needs, and I wanna give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Oh, fuck. No, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I don't really know. There it is. No exceptions. Is this like the bad ending? Something bad is. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This this is. Hold up. I got before I can't speak. Before I do anything, I have to. I'm gonna call Bryson real quick, or I'm gonna send it to him because he's probably live right now. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know it's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why did she do something like this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swimming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. I can't even talk right now, guys. I'm sorry for stuttering, but I can't talk. My heart rate is probably like through the roof right now. I walked her to school and gave her what she wanted and gave her what I know she wanted out of a relationship. Then if I had walked her to school and gave her what she wanted, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And that's the bad ending. There's a bad ending, I guess. Interesting. Okay, so we're not ending stream. There's a reason they're in the literature club, anyways. What does that mean? Okay. I did. I know. I wanted to see what would happen, honestly. Okay, we're gonna enter this. I want to see what this is. Start a new game. This is distorted. I see an annoying girl running towards me. Drawing herself. Girl is my neighbor. Good friends since we were children. This isn't a new game, is it? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it's just kind of... But you know, it's the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. Yeah, I've already read all this. We used to walk to school together. But starting out high school, oversleep more. Yeah, she chased after me, almost feel better off running away. What is happening? An ordinary school day like other. Oh, she doesn't exist anymore. Hold on, we're going back to history because I kind of just skimmed through that. But then, see, that happens. It's an ordinary day like no other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Oh my god, there's so much more to this, isn't there? I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average. Yeah, I've already read that part. There's always the anime club. Oh, I'm thinking of joining clubs without Sayori. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, start going to school, and add some motivation. Clubs. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Kai? Monica. Why is it Monica? I didn't kill her! I didn't kill her! Monica? Oh my goodness, I really didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we do know each other, but we rarely talk to her. It's in class last year. That's the same thing that she said in the in the introduction when I like visited the literature club, and she was like, "I know you." Now it's just the shortest. I thought it was shorter. I did this. I know. Okay, chill. You chose the wrong one. I'll choose the right one next time. Okay. I can always go back and like, you know. I had to say I love you. I said to say I love you. I know. That's why I saved it, so I can go back and I can say it and see what happens after that. But you know, we do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular one, but yeah. What did you come in here for, anyways? I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? I thought that. I actually quit the debate club. No, I didn't try to go back. I just pressed that button. I didn't kill her. You make me so mad, dude. I can go back. I saved right where it says that. I can go back and pick the other option. Just give me a minute to get through the game. Because obviously the game isn't over yet. Okay? The game isn't over yet. Because this wouldn't happen if the game was over. Got it? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing in the budget. Yeah, I can go back! Nina! I can go back and change what I said after I finish the game! I'd rather take something personally. I personally enjoy making something special out of it. Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? I didn't even kill her though. She killed herself. And as much as that, like... hold on. Okay, we're gonna get real here. Okay? Well, I have to keep the headset off the mic. So, I didn't do anything to her. Okay? See, as maybe what I said drove her over the edge, right? But lying to myself would have been the wrong thing to do. A lie is always wrong, okay? I didn't kill her because I told her the truth. I told her what my character thought. Well, what I chose was what my character thought genuinely, okay? So the character told her the truth, right? Maybe it was what she needed to hear. Whether she retaliated by hanging herself, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean I was at fault for that, right? I'm not trying to sound like mean or like that, but my character told her the truth. How she reacted to it isn't my fault, right? It's not the character's fault. It's not the character's fault how she reacted to the truth. You can't like tell someone the truth and when they get mad at you, like, oh, it's my fault. I'm sorry you got mad. Because they handled the truth wrong, you can't just blame yourself for it, right? I didn't kill her because she didn't handle the truth that the character didn't feel like she feel the same way. Yeah. Whatever. We're going back. How many members do you have so far? 3. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's kind of really hard. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Well, it's not real. but it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. But I guess a member's a member, right? Yeah, and I didn't feel like saying the first choice, Nina. I didn't want to say the first choice. Or I didn't want to choose the first choice because I wasn't feeling like it. It's a game! You're overreacting! Dude. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Kai? By any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there a chance you could do me a big favor? How does she know I'm looking for a club to join? You know what, Nina? You know what? You know what? Get your ass out of here! Don't fuck with me. Okay. I'm not actually mad. But, anyways, whatever. I won't ask you to join, but how does she know I'm looking for a club to join? If you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy, please. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? You know what? I would refuse Monica right now. Because, what is all this? She knows, first of all, how does she know I'm looking for a club right now? Second of all, what did she say to Sayori when she was like, I should have listened to what? I should have listened to Monica. Or, I guess Monica is right. What did she say? This is fucking with me. I don't know. I don't like this. How could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Kai. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school stairs in the section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What was that? What was that? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Why'd he kill the atmosphere? Dude, it's 10 p.m. Don't meet me, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kai. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude is apparently named as Natsuki. I don't know. Small figure makes her look like a first year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comfortably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Kai in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Anyway, wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, you know, sorry. I didn't forget about that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Kai? I have a theory, and people who've played this before don't confirm nor disconfirm it, but I have a theory. It's all gonna be Sayori's situation, right? with every playthrough I do, they're all gonna kill themselves until one of them's left. And Star already ruined this for me. Monica's gonna be the one that's left. Allegedly. So, that's my theory. That they're all just gonna kill themselves. My heart just stopped because my echo went off, bro. No, I'm okay. No, thank you. Yeah. Fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no. 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 I don't want to do this anymore. That was terrifying. Anyways, that is how you know I would die in a horror movie. But, anyways, the desks have a few couples on the table. Or Yuri. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Feeling awkward, I'll take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As a president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club is exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It's hard to start new clubs. I've already done all this, bro. Not many. Yada yada yada. Doesn't grab your attention. We're just gonna like not read any of this, okay? I'm gonna skim through it to make sure I don't miss anything, but I'm not gonna read this out loud just so I can get through it because this is literally just the same dialogue. Okay, so I know something's gonna happen when I read when like the poems come and then they're fighting. Natsuki and Yuri fight, and like last time I picked Sayori to help. She's not gonna be here to help. So either there's gonna be like a weird option, or it's just gonna be, I have to pick between those two, but. haven't joined this club. Okay, we're gonna read through this just because we can end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring things morning so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kai, I look forward to seeing how you coach. Yeah. Monica's not radio for writing skills. Hopefully anxiety from blowing up me. Meanwhile, he doesn't see you tomorrow then. Okay, right. Okay, we're back home. We're back home. We're back home. Yodi. Okay. Could you hear me out? My mind's wandering back and forth between three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I be happy seeing them a day after the literature film? Perhaps not. Closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess such a writing a poem tonight. Okay, so I'm guessing, Sayori. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay. It's only been 3 hours, actually. Okay, we know what I'm doing now. I should have picked horror right there, but it's alright. Fuck! So close. We were so close to all Yuri. But okay. Hi again, Kai. It's good to see you didn't run away. No, don't worry. So strange for me, but I just keep my word back in the village club. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kai. Your face was glitching. I don't like that. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. You guys see that, right? Here, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me duplicate this real quick. Hold on. Copy. Control. Control V. I want to have 2 of them. Display capture. Okay. Look at this. Hold on. We're gonna put this below browser though. Look. Take a look at this. You'll see that in the background? It's gonna start to come into view. Y'all see what that is, right? Hold on, let me, y'all see what that is, right? Y'all see what that is? Max, you don't see this? You don't see this right here, Max? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and delete this, and we're gonna continue the game like it never happened. How about that, guys? Oh, wait, what the freak? Oh, wait, I did not mean to delete. Wait, what did I delete? One of the browser. Okay. Oh, I accidentally got rid of my thing. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna have to like realign this, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. It shouldn't take too long. Okay. That's alarming, to say the least. That's alarming. Anyways, hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you guys have those things. Was that Sayori? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. I can't read this! Oh, she's gonna give me that book, right? Hold on, we're gonna hear what Bryson said. Well, let me make. Okay. Anyways, well, it was saying either way. At least I'm in this club now. They don't feel straight. Wait. I don't mean it like that. Why is it like so zoomed in right now? And it's like everything is kind of tilted. What's up with that? It's the book. Guess if you wanted this is. Okay, now everything's back to normal. I'm cooked, of course I am. This whole thing.